Tensei shitara slime Datta Ken, The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, or Tensura, is licensed and produced by Lantis, Bandai Namco Arts, Micro Magazine Publishing, and Funimation. Studios 8-Bit Networks, Tokyo MX, BS11, TVK, and MBS. Based on the works by Fuse. Please support the official release. Hello there, YouTube, Jack here with once again my favorite part of the week, oddly enough on Monday. I have a love-hate relationship with this being on Monday, to be honest. For one, kind of makes Monday a lot better because, you know, usually it's the start of the week and dull and no more weekend. But hey, you get That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Tensei shitara slime Datta Ken episode 10. I don't think I've even said that yet. But, you know, on the other hand, it's still Monday. Yeah. Such is the case. And last time, I think I'm going to talk about this during the opening. Let's do it. Sounds like a plan, honestly. So, starting the episode in the 3, 2, 1. So, once again, I think that this opening is actually growing more and more on me, but I hate how much it spoils. Now, in any case, last time was really more or less Rimuru playing around with his newfound abilities, like the whole human transformation, the Ifrit body clone, the fact that he can create older versions too, like with more body mass, actually, rather than older. And then fighting, of course, the Ogres, which was easily the best part of the whole show. Just because we got, you know, awesome OP Rimuru being just the awesome guy he is. I know I'm using awesome too much. It loses a bit in quality. But yeah, they've already been foreshadowed with the opening that they're gonna appear anyway. I was kind of looking forward to them. And the old guy, like being kind of the first to even land a solid hit on Rimuru, cutting off one arm. Not that it really matters because, you know, instant regeneration and whatnot. Still was freaking bloody awesome. And then at the end we learned, you know, that the Ogres don't have names yet. Yet, again, because of the opening, you can't clearly tell the difference. Which is obviously gonna come from them receiving names from Rimuru, if I were to venture a guess. So yeah, again, don't like too much that the openings give so much away. Are they just intense because the guy that Rimuru is eating with them? Or whether he likes the food, I guess. Whether the cooked food is to the master's satisfaction. Yeah. I love so much when you have these characters have awe and respect from the main character, usually the master. Like the same with Overlord. I love that so much when you have it. Well, that's kind of slap in the face for Shizu. Since you only get to enjoy this because you ate her. That's a grim outlook, isn't it? And, well, you're kind of chilling in the shadows. Perhaps, I guess they don't want to stick out too much after the incident. Yeah, but the one received a name. And apparently some underlings. Well, you know, if you've got numbers and strategy and equipment, then you can't defeat even a stronger opponent. Seems like it, yeah. Well, that's a very cruel demise. But that one's different than the one who actually gave him the name. Well, there's a villain on the rise that you need to take care of. That's what I wanted to say. Well, you know, a little trial run or something. Well, holy shit, you really got massacred there. Taking a break. Yeah, honestly, I think he can, like, eat forever. You know, he kind of has this infinite stomach going on. Honestly, she doesn't look too different other than the red trails going down the eyes are gone. In a human form, I mean. Oh, hey, she's enjoying herself too. Well, all of them actually, so never mind my original assumption of them sticking in the back. He's just poking holes in the plan. Team up! Or that, even better, actually. I dig it. Honestly, that's pretty good. Like, all things considered. Man, they're just partying. Well, they did say they were gonna have a feast, so might as well. Yeah, that would eventually involve you anyway. Oh, it's a town now. Plus, you know you're all strong fighters anyway. You know, all in all, sounds like a good proposition, though. But still, you know, being someone underling. Plus the whole name deal. But that might actually take a lot more magic than all the goblins combined. Or, you know. And all the others too are loyal followers, huh? I mean, I suppose he has a lot to debate on here. And frustration. Slime again. It's probably a bit demeaning to bow down to a slime. For proud people like them, I assume. A nation. Big goal, huh? Yeah, he's not all about the whole bowing down deal and so on and so forth. Yeah, going by his lobster plan from before. And human form again. Naming time! Please. Because, you know, I don't think you can take it away from them. Yeah, you know, because he's awesome like that. Yeah, we've been over this. No, they're a far bigger deal. Also, I really don't know if falling asleep is really all there is to it. So I wonder how many he can get through. Wow, already dropping down just from attempting the first. Well, we have one Shion, if nothing else. Well, that's her. Oh no, did he get through all of them? Oh, that is. Wow, it's not great anymore though. Oh, he still does have the lines. You know that. Wow. Yeah, I guess, you know, they evolve too. Well, more compact, perhaps. Very good shock, yeah. So, he did not get to name the others then? Decent, yeah? I felt like the horns got a bit smaller. No, he did actually get to name them. Yeah, which really makes the suit look all the better. Well, I will need such a mean-spirited remake. Actually it does, yeah. Well, a little bit, I'd say. Well, he actually got through all of them. Though, you know, a bit of memory loss, albeit, and however long he slept. OMG. Or was it just 0 MG? Great anime, I love it! Oh, indeed. Well, he looks fine. Pretty normal, actually. Yeah. Hey, babe. Like the different gray. I know the hot guy. It's just middle-aged guy. Whatever. Oh yeah, because he was like a normal-looking dude too in his past life. I wonder how long he slept though. Well, that's a freaking army. That's some lizard people there. Fun thing, I actually found a live stream of this episode on YouTube like 2 hours ago, but it was unsubbed, so I couldn't watch it. Otherwise, that would have been actually fun. Well, not necessarily invade, but rather just overrun a lot of territories. Well, a couple thousands. Many couple thousands. There's something inherently wrong with a lizard woman having hair like that. Or hair at all. Just why? Aren't you like just contradicting yourself here? Do lizards have hairs even? They have scales, right? Well, if you're impressively strong, I guess it would work. Why did you even hear rumors? I mean, they got completely wiped out and all the survivors went elsewhere. Well, I guess suppose maybe someone just stumbled upon it. And they do talk about it, so Yeah, because, and he also has like this evil margin with him, you know? Well, at least without the help of a very nice slime on your side. Yeah, backup from, again, a certain group. Wait, is that the one from the opening? The fabulous one? Ooh, name too. That's a nice sound. Seek help. So, they were already terrifying to begin with. And now they've like leveled up ridiculously too. So, yeah, he's probably super strong. Well, sure, why not? But he's also skilled, so... well, Ranga is such a freaking puppy. Whatever does that even mean? Like, does he grow on how much fear he installs in his own troops? Okay, now you're just running away. What's the point of that? Ooh, that's definitely the same guy. Fair enough. Well, I suppose he wanted underlings. Yeah, names are quite important in this society, huh? Oh, wait. Wasn't that like... nice entrance? The same name we just heard from the lizard dude. I'm bad with names, so I'm sorry if I got it wrong. Nope. That dude just walks around and names random monsters. Why indeed? Yes, they're quite in a frenzy because of the recent happenings. Oh, there are others? I mean, makes sense actually. He just seems content with himself. Like, good job, me. Pat on the shoulder. Do you really think goblins will help, though? I mean, like, at all? Well, when the old man kicks the bucket, no? Oh? Well, they sure have a lot of faith in him, huh? And then there's the name thing. How to deal with so much admiration, huh? Lighting too. Well, I just hope you aren't actually just too full of yourself. I mean, that's a rude thing to say, given that it was only just the reassuring of his comrades, followers. I don't even know really what they are subordinates. But yeah. Yeah, no, they dig him, huh? And he sure enjoys this too. What? That said, do lizard men not evolve when they're named? Like everyone else that Rimuru named went through such a drastic change, but he looks pretty much the same. And now, the biggest question of them all needs answers. Do lizards have hair? Just because lizards don't have fur doesn't mean they couldn't have hair. In fact, some of them do have hair, but not how you may think. Hair, fur, feathers, and scales are all made up of largely parts chitin proteins. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna read a whole scientific article on this one now. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that having a nice tuft of hair only at the top of your head, very human style, kinda not how I envision a lizard. Or a lizard man for that matter. So I suppose... Ow. I keep biting my tongue. Anyway, so I suppose... the biggest mystery remaining right now is Rimuru's more grown-up form. Like, we've met all the orcs, and I also need to add these, like, the chieftain, the goblin chief there. Gabiru is here. Yeah, that seems like a good title. Yeah, we have all the orcs, or whatever their freaking race is called now that they have evolved. Kijin. I feel like I know that word though. What's a Kijin? I've heard it before, definitely. Interestingly enough, the first one that actually comes up is the Tensei shitara Slam Datta Ken website. Yeah, no, that doesn't really help. I'm looking more in the actual definition of what the word means. Well, the only one that else comes up is the Toho character, so that doesn't really help. Oh well, I will look it up in between if I think about it. In any case, yeah, so they have now joined as subordinates. Probably, you know, initially not too happy about the overall decision. Like, I get the feeling that, you know, the young master there more recognized his own weakness, the fact that he needed help, and so begrudgingly decided to accept Rimuro's offer. As he said, you know, he added the little clause there that he would get to leave after the orcs were dealt with. But I think that, you know, over their time together, he might grow to accept Rimuro's position as a quasi-master, quasi-friend. I mean, you know, Rimuro isn't really about the whole bow down to me deal, but more let's get along kind of thing. Although I've said it before and I will say it again many times, as many times as I have to, I absolutely adore this unquestioning loyalty. Well, it's not unquestioning, it's deserved, but still, I mean, from the freaking Goblins, or their evolved stage that also have a different name, from their perspective, I mean, the village was about to be completely taken over by the Direwolves, was that what they were called? Then Rimuro kind of stepped in, saved their asses, and then gave all of them freaking names. Like, look at the freaking... The village is prospering. He even called it a town now. Make a, like, nation out of it, so... You know? I wouldn't mind having that guy as a... What's the opposite of subordinate? As someone above me, you know, to look up to. If he just so freaking powerful, steps in, makes everything better, what's not to like about them? Of course, you know, that all still could backfire through some nefarious plans, but we know Rimuro is actually the good guy, so it's easy to get along with him. And again, from the Ogre's perspective here, probably a bit reluctant to accept this offer, you know, admitting their own weakness, so on and so forth. And he also knows that he's drags the whole clan, the remainder, in this with him. But again, I think it worked out. They got names. It's actually amazing. I mean, I did call that it would take a lot more out of Rimuro than the Goblins did. But I still like the reaction that he effectively just fainted on the first one and sort of just in a full blackout state named the other ones before collapsing. Again, I'm curious how long he slept for that one. Was it also just 3 days? In any case. So yeah. That's the thing now, and they are sort of integrated into the town. Like, the old man gets to train. I don't really know if that's training, he's really just more like beating them up. He didn't even really give them helpful advice or anything. I think he was just enjoying this. But yeah, let's just say he's training the young ones in the art of the sword. And of course, well, the biggest change so far is the babe, as Rimuro called her. Was it Shion? I think it was Shion something similar. The one that's in the suit now. Like, completely... It's just such an image change. And of course, there's the one dude who just looks like a complete normal person now. So, he's more of a background character. Is he even in the final lineup, actually? Now that I think about it. He isn't. That's curious. Yeah, we only have like the Goblin Chief. I freaking need to add all of these to my name list. This is really getting bothersome. Then the whole Ogre group, except for the normal looking one, Datta, interesting enough, and Ranga. You know, also just throughout the ending, I really like how everybody sort of adores Rimuru in it too. Like, I'm gonna go with Shion, hopefully I'm not wrong. Shion and the princess and whatnot. And also this other girl that shows up for a short time. Don't know what's her deal yet, but we'll see in the future. Anyway, that'll have to be all for now, so until next time, see you then. Bye.